So good morning children. Today we are going to start the new lesson applied chemistry. New lesson applied chemistry. So what is mean by chemistry already we know. So chemistry is what ma? It is a branch of science to deal with what? Synthesis of new compound, properties of what? Structure, etc. So many things are there. So what is mean by applied chemistry? So in our day-to-day life, okay, so we are using in chemistry in different areas. Okay, for example, food, medicines, cosmetics, dress materials and gold covering ornaments are some of the items that we use in where day to day life. Okay, they may differ in nature and applications. Okay, so they are differ in what ma? Nature and applications. For example, okay, so we are facing different difficulties in different manner in our day-to-day life. For example, when people are suffered from some disease, so we have to find out the new medicines. Okay, that is called drugs. Okay, suppose so we are getting the very low yield or some pest related problems in crop field, so we have to find out the new fertilizers or new medicines to rectify these types of problems in agriculture area. Okay, the same way, suppose if we are taking the dye industries, okay, so we are synthesizing the different types of paint materials, so we have to increase the quality, we have to increase the color, or we have to increase the something, so we have to modify or we have to implement something in that area, so with the help of chemistry. So that chemistry is called what ma? Applied chemistry. So with the help of chemicals we have to rectify that type of problems. So that chemistry is called what ma? Applied chemistry. So in this lessons we are going to study different types of applied chemistries. Okay, first one nanochemistry, second one pharmaceutical chemistry, third one electrochemical, fourth one radiochemistry, fifth one dye, sixth one agriculture and food chemistry, seventh one person chemistry. Okay, so what is mean by nano? Okay, so what is mean by pharmaceuticals? One by one we will see when you are teaching this topic. Okay, so first we will start the nano chemistry. So what is mean by nano? Nano chemistry. Nanochemistry. Okay, so we know that the size and the shape of the material influence their character. Okay, suppose ERISTICS. Okay, suppose we have to analyze the characteristics of any materials, we have to study what ma? Size and shape. Okay, size and shape. Okay, so if you are taking any substance, okay, so if you are analyzing the characteristics, before that we have to study the size and shape of the materials. Okay, so these two factors going to determine or influence what form? Characteristics. Okay, so scientists found that material having the size about 1 divided by 100 crore, 1 divided by 100 crore, that part is equal to what ma? 1 nano. So 1 nano. So 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. 10 to the power of minus 9 meter, or 1 nanometer is equal to 1 divided by 10 to the power of 9. 1 divided by 10 to the power of 9. That means what is the meaning ma? 1 divided by, okay, this is the value. Okay, so what is mean by nanochemistry? So nanochemistry is a branch of nanoscience. Nanochemistry is a branch of nanoscience that deals with the chemical applications of nanomaterials in nanotechnology. Nanotechnology. So nanochemistry is a branch of nanoscience. Nanoscience that deals with the chemical applications of nanomaterials in nanoscience. Nanomaterials in nanotechnology or nanoscience. Okay, so that is called nanochemistry. So when studying the nanochemistry, that involves in the synthesis and manipulation of materials based on what ma? Atomic number and molecular mass. Atomic and molecular level, the study of the physical and chemical properties. So if you are taking any type of metal, we should know atomic number and molecular mass or mass number. So based on this, we have to analyze the physical and chemical properties. So that is called what ma? Nanochemistry. So nanochemistry is nothing but what ma? It is a branch of nanoscience. Nanoscience that deals with the chemical applications of nanomaterials in nanotechnology. Okay. So next one. So what is the characteristics of nano? Okay. Before that, first who has introduced the nano? Okay. So size of nanoparticles. Size of nano particles. Okay, the word nano has been derived from the Greek word nanos. Okay, Greek word nanos. Okay, that means what is the meaning ma? Okay, designated to represent the billionth fraction of a unit. Billionth fraction of a unit. Billion fraction of a unit. Okay, that is called what ma? Nanos. Okay, BILLIONTH. Okay, that A won't count. Okay, so in Greek language, nano means what ma? Billionth fraction of a unit. Billionth fraction of a unit. Okay, so how to express in our Indian value? Okay, that is equal to 1 divided by this value. That means what ma? 100 crores. That means what? 1 divided by 10 to the power of 9 is equal to meter. Okay, so 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. So 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. Okay, this is what ma? Size of the nanoparticles. Okay, so in what way we have to explain? Okay, this is 1 nano, this is 2 nano. Okay, so day to day life we are seeing so many materials. So any materials which is compared to the nano. Okay, first one. So 1 nanometer is equal to 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. Okay, this is one value. Second one, a nanometer and a meter can be understood. Okay, how they are differentiate, how they are showing the difference in ordinary way. Nanometer and meter. Okay, has the same size difference as between Gulf fall and Earth. Okay, so if you are taking the Gulf fall, it's considered as a nano. Then if you are taking the Earth, it is equal to a meter. So in this way they are comparing. Okay, next one, our nails grow 1 nanometer each. Our nails grow 1 nanometer each. Okay, the most of the virus, okay, we may find the diameter is equal to 30 nanometer. 30 nanometer. Okay, most of the virus in diameter is equal to 30 nanometer. Okay, all cell membrane is around 9 nanometer across. Okay, the DNA double helix is 2 nanometer across. Okay, next, the diameter of one hydrogen atom. Okay, what is meant by diameter? So if you are taking the atom, okay, the line has been drawn, okay, through the central axis to join in the two edges. Okay, this is called what ma? Diameter. Okay, the diameter of the one hydrogen atom is equal to 0.2 nanometer. Okay, already 1 nanometer we know. Okay, apart from that 0.2 nanometer. Okay, so in this way we will express the size of the nanoparticles. Okay, next one, properties of nanoparticles. Properties of nanoparticle. Properties of nanomaterials. Instead of particles, what ma? Nano materials. So we have to analyze the properties of nanoparticles. Okay, so we have to study the internal structure. The next we have to study the surface of the materials. Okay, so these two factors are going to determine the entire properties of nanomaterials. Okay, one is what ma? The surface. Next one internal. Next one what ma? Internal. That means what ma? Structure we have to study. Okay, so already the nanoparticles are in very small size. Very small size. Okay, so with the help of ordinary microscope, we cannot able to study the properties of the nanomaterials. So with the help of what microscope ma? One is SEM. Okay, one is SEM, another one is TEM, another one is AFM. AFM. So what is mean by SEM? Okay, what is mean by SEM? Scanning electron microscope. Scanning electron microscope. Okay, that is called SEM. So what is mean by TEM? Tunneling electron microscope. Scanning electron microscope, tunneling electron microscope, atomic force microscope, atomic force microscope, atomic force microscope. Okay, so with the help of these microscope, we have to study or analyze the properties of what ma? Surface properties of nanoparticles with high resolutions. With high resolutions. So with the help of ordinary microscope, we cannot able to study the properties of nanoparticles. Okay, so with the help of these microscopes, okay, one is scanning electron microscope, second one tunneling electron microscope, third one atomic force microscope. We have to study the surface properties of the nanomaterial with high resolutions. Okay, so next topic, applications of nanochemistry. Application of nanochemistry. So what is mean by applications? We know what is mean by applications. So one things we found, we have to apply in different angle. Okay, that is called what ma? Applications of nanochemistry. Okay, first point, the metallic nanoparticles can be used as a very active catalyst. Okay, catalyst. What is the meaning about catalyst ma? So catalyst is one of the chemical substance. It will induce the chemical reaction, but it will not take part in the chemical reaction. So that is called a catalyst. Already we have studied in the lower section. Okay, the metallic nanoparticles can be used as a very active catalyst. Okay, second one. So nanocoating and nanocomposites. Nanocoating and nanocomposites are found useful in making different types of materials. For example, sports equipment, bicycles and automobiles. So we have to modify the materials. Okay, that means either with the help of what ma? Coating or nanocomposites. Okay, nanocomposites, coatings. Okay, next third one. Nanotechnology is applied in the production of synthetic skin and implementary surgery. Okay, medicine field also. Okay, next one, nanoparticles that conduct electricity are being used in electronics as minute conductors to produce circuit for microchips. Okay, but nowadays we are using the electronic things are very in small size. They have reduced the size. For example, if you are seeing the computer, the olden days, what type of computers they have used very big size. But nowadays they have used with the help of what now? Small size, including our scale size or half of the book size computers they have launched now. Okay, next one, nanoparticles or nanomaterials have extensive applications in the preparation of cosmetics. Okay, sunscreen, lotions, etc. Okay, so nanoparticle substances are incorporated in fabrics to prevent the growth of bacteria. So nanochemistry is used in making what now? space defense and aeronautical devices. Okay, so wherever we cannot enter, so in the area with the help of what nano, we can able to enter. Why? Because of the size. Okay, so these are the applications of what nano chemistry. So next one, what is the drawback of nano chemistry? It is the importance of nano. So what is mean by drawback? Drawbacks of nanochemistry. Okay, so nanoparticles are unstable. Nanoparticles are what unstable, react with oxygen. React with oxygen to give what product? Different types of products. So nanoparticles are unstable when they are reactive with oxygen. Okay, second one, the exothermic combustion of with oxygen can be cause explosion. Okay, because nanoparticles are highly reactive, they inherently interact with impurities as well as. So nanoparticles are biologically harmful. Okay, harmful and toxic also. Biologically harmful. Biologically harmful and toxic. It is difficult to synthesize, stable and isolate. Okay, it is very difficult to synthesize, isolate and stable them or apply them. Okay, next last one, they are no hard and fast safe disposal policies of nanoparticles. Okay, so these are all the drawbacks of what nanochemistry. So we have to keep the nano materials without contact with what oxygen. Suppose it may ready to contact with the oxygen, immediately it will explode. So at that time, huge amount of the heat energy, okay, something it will happen. So it will affect the environmental also. Okay, next very important, it is a harmful and toxic to human body. Okay, so these are all the what drawbacks of nanochemistry. Okay, next one, pharmaceutical chemistry. Second one, pharmaceutical chemistry. CHEMISTRY. So what is mean by pharmaceutical chemistry? So why we have to study here? So whatever may be the disease, we have to find out the medicine. Okay, some of the medicines, okay, it will not adapt to that disease. So we have to modify. That means we have to apply the technology. So it is called what pharmaceutical chemistry. So how to define the definition for pharmaceutical chemistry? So pharmaceutical chemistry is the chemistry of drugs which utilize the general law of chemistry to study the drugs. So we have to study the entire drugs preparation, okay, synthesis, isolation, uses, transport, storage, selling, everything it will include in that pharmaceutical chemistry. Okay, the pharmaceutical chemistry deals with the preparation of drugs and the study of chemical composition, nature, behavior, structure and influence of the drug in the organisms. So entire things it will cover under which category pharmaceutical chemistry. Okay. So what is mean by drug? DRUG. Okay. So drug is nothing but what the chemicals used for treating disease are termed as drug. Okay. The chemicals, which chemical is used to control or purify the disease is called drug. Okay, so in which language in French language? Okay, in French language, okay, drug, that means dry herb. Okay, in which language? In French language. What is mean by drug? It is a chemical substance. It It is used to cure or treating the disease, that is called a drug. In French language, drug means what ma? Dry herb. Okay. So what is the definition for WHO? According to the World Health Organization, drug is defined as it is a substance or product, or it is used to or intended to be used to modify or expose something to benefits of the recipient. The benefits of the recipient. Okay, that is called a drug. Okay, so with the help of this substance to rectify, to control the entire disease. Okay, next one, characteristics of drugs. Characteristics of drugs. Okay, already we have seen the characteristics of nanoparticles. The same way, characteristics of drugs. Okay, first one, it should not be toxic. It should not be toxic. Second one, it should not cause any side effect. Side effects. Third one, it should not affect the receptor tissues. It should not affect the receptor tissues. It should not affect the normal psychological activities. Okay, psychological activities or physiological activities. Okay, it should be effective in its action. It should be effective in its actions. Okay, see, these are all the characteristics of drugs. Okay, next one. So what is in by source of drugs? Sources of drugs. So what are the sources? There are two main sources are there. One is animals. Second one, plants. Okay, some of the medicines we are extracting from the animal tissues. Some of the drugs we are extracting from the plants. Okay, so these two are the main sources of what drugs. The main sources of drugs are animals and plants. The modern manufacturing adopt many chemical strategies to synthesize drugs for specialized treatments which are more uniform than the natural materials. Okay, so next one, types of drugs. So there are two types of drugs are there. Types of drugs. Okay, there are two types of drugs are there. One is the drugs that are used to treatment and cure any specific disease. Specific disease. Suppose if you are taking any one drug, okay, that is used to treatment and cure for specific disease. Okay, this is one type of drug. Okay, second one, the drug that have some characteristics effect on the animal organisms, but do not have any remedial effect for particular disease. Okay, that may be effect in Burma animal organism, but they don't have what? Any remedial effect for particular disease. Okay, so for example, morphine. Okay, so first category, what category? Definitely it will control the particular disease. But second category, what ma? It will not control the particular disease. Okay, but they have what ma? Some characteristics effect of the animal organisms. Okay, so in this way we have to classify the drugs. Okay, so next topic, anesthetics. Next one, what ma? Anesthetics. Okay, this is the important one in pharmaceutical industries. Anesthetics. So what is the spelling for anesthetics ma? ANAESTHETICS. Anesthetics. So what is meant by anesthetics? Okay, so when patients undergo major surgery in internal organs, some anesthetics are given to that the loss of sensation. So anesthetics is nothing but what might say one type of drug. Okay, so when we are going internal surgery, major surgery or small surgery, so we have to give what ma anesthetics. We have to give anesthetic. So what is the uses of this anesthetic? We have to reduce what ma pain or etc. Okay, so some of the anesthetics is given to lose sensation around the particular part. Okay, sometimes we are giving the anesthetic in loss, don't hear entire sensation it will lose, but it will where ma get back it later. So anesthetics can be classified into two types based on their usage. Okay, one is general. Okay, so another one is local. So what is meant by general anesthetics? Okay, it is used in where ma major surgery. Okay, or internal surgery. So we are using what ma general anesthetics. So it will do ma. Okay, for example, surgery is carried out in internal organs. These anesthetics are given. Okay, which anesthetics? General anesthetics are given. Okay, the patient loses sensation, entire consciousness for a specific period of time. Okay, depending upon the duration of the surgery, and it get back it later. Okay, that means what ma? Again it will come into the normal position. Next one, local anesthetics means what? Local anesthetics. Okay, for example, dentists, they are using the local anesthetics. Why? They are giving the treatment in particular area. So in that particular area, they will apply the anesthetics. Okay, so we are using the two types of anesthetics. One is general anesthetics, another one is local anesthetics. Okay, so the remaining part we will see in the next class. Okay, so the continuous question number should be given. Okay, next question number 24, 25 and 26. Okay, continuous question number should be given. Question number 24. Okay, write the question mark, just you note it. Okay, what is the drawbacks of nanomaterials in chemistry? List out the drawbacks of nanomaterial in chemistry. 24th question, list out the drawbacks of nanomaterials in chemistry. Okay, 25th question, list out the characteristics of drugs. Okay, next 26th question. Okay, 26th question, tabulate the sources of drugs. Tabulate the sources of drugs. Okay, so totally how many questions ma today? Totally 3 questions. First question, what ma? List out the drawbacks of nanomaterials in chemistry. 25th question, characteristics of drugs. List out the characteristics of drugs. Next question, okay, tabulate the sources of drugs. Okay, so that's all ma. So remaining part we will see in the next class. Okay, so thank you children, thank you.